Hello? Yes, we are live. I'm waiting for Mel. She's having some technical difficulty, I think, with her microphone. Let's see. Mel? Well, while we're waiting for Mel, I'm gonna have to call her. Just one moment. Yes, I did, but I'll do it again.
There we go.
Oh, I thought it was your technical difficulty.
Now I'm going to hang up so we don't get the echoes, okay?
Yes, it was my technical difficulty. Sorry about that, Mel. This is my friend Mel.
That's
What I'm gonna do a short meditation, and then I'll introduce myself and Mel, and we're gonna do some readings after that. So, you ready, Mel? Ready
yeah,
for the meditation? Okay.
sure.
All right. Little musical interlude. My little singing bowl, and I like to play E. It's like Okay, and I'm going to say a little prayer to invoke the angels. The angels and our guides. And while I do that, I'm going to hold the rose quartz, which is for love, and the clear quartz, which amplifies the love, because love is all there is, really. Beatles or no Beatles, love is all there is. Okay, I ask for the spirit of light and love's protection. I pray to invoke our guides and divine angels today for healing energy for our group. Please tell us what we need to hear. Heal us with your light of love. Help us spread all that is good for us and the world. Together we say, Amen.
Amen.
And
I'm
this,
sorry. I think I'm coming down with a cold. I think.
oh, well, you stay as long as you feel comfortable, Mel. I'm so happy that you're here.
I don't see the, you see the area where you have your chat? On the right side of the screen? You see your chat box? There you go.
No.
Now we have a comment. Okay.
Hello, yes, XYZP, please. XYZ, please. Okay.
Thank you.
Hello.
Thanks. Thank you, XYZ. I will feel better. I know I will.
Well, thank you for coming, Mel, and thank you for coming, my first live person. All right. I'm so happy. All right. So,
Okay, if you want to click on XYZ's comment, any comment,
oh, okay.
and then that'll show his comment up in your window. See? And then when
Yes.
you want to get rid of that, then just click it again.
Okay, very good. Okay, I'm just going to repeat myself a little because you weren't here. You're famous. All right, you're famous now. Yes. So I'm going to do a little just a little harmonic. Just it's my meditation that I do before I read cards or do meditation. Um Okay. So excited. I've been reading these True Love reading cards. They're just wonderful.
Oh, they look interesting.
They're beautiful, and I'll show them a little later. But
Okay.
first,
It's got to be better than that tarot I did. I did not like that tarot.
oh my goodness, Jane the
Hello,
speaker
Jane.
is
I see
here.
Jane's here.
Hello, hello, Jane. So happy you're here. And we have the famous XYZ, please, here as well.
Hi,
And
Valerie.
Valerie is here. Gosh, thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate it. I'm so surprised because I thought we were going to be alone. Mel and I. Anyway, I was going to introduce myself, and now I'm so nervous that I'm thinking I want to introduce Mel first. Um, Lovely woman. She's helping me do the Streamyard. It's my very first time actually working with an audience. So I thank you, Mel, very
Oh,
much.
no problem. I
And
know it can be intimidating, especially the first few times.
and it's so nice getting to know her. She's been reading for as long as I have. I don't really remember when I started. I don't think you do either. Do you, Mel?
I bought my first deck when I was 12,
12. See,
and I had to hide it from my family.
I used to take the. Oh, I'm sorry.
I would do the cards, learn the cards on the sly on my own. And the majors were pretty easy to catch on to. I understood the definitions of those and the meanings of those, but I struggled with the minors. And that's when I started telling stories with my decks to get to know them.
Yes.
That's how I get to know my decks. I don't do an introductory interview spread. Any new deck I get, I sage it and everything, and as I'm shuffling, I ask it, what do you want to tell me? And then as the story unfolds, I get to know the personality of that deck pretty well. So,
It is funny the different energies in the decks.
yeah.
All I remember is I really played with playing cards a lot, and then I used to make up stories with my playing cards.
Oh,
And then I got a book called The Gypsy Tarot. I know they have the Gypsy Tarot deck now, which is like a regular deck, but
yeah.
it just told you what each card meant. I wish I
Hmm.
had that little book now. So I would
Yeah.
just read the playing cards.
Yeah.
I don't really remember my first tarot deck. I think it might have been in the early 80s. But anyway, it's been pretty nice because
I'll be dating myself if I say the very first deck I got had to be the late 60s. Had to be.
yeah,
So.
I really can't remember.
Now, if you watch your comments over here on the
Oh,
side. I think that's the hardest part of StreamYard is watching the comments go by.
oh, thank you, Valerie. I'm trying not to be nervous. Oh, and I wanted to say that it's been nice because I'm in Portland and Mel's in New York, but here we are, and she's helping
It's
me,
country.
and
Yeah.
hopefully I can help you at some point. Anyway, why is my head so big and yours is normal?
I think it's because you're closer to your laptop than I am.
Oh,
I
and I can't
think.
read it if I go back, so that's the way it is. Okay, buy myself I date myself and buy myself roses. That's what Jane is saying.
Oh.
Um,
Now, if you want to get rid of XYZ's comment there, just click on that same comment again. You might have to scroll up to find him in the chat. Just click on it again and it'll go away. And then you can highlight Jane's comment. There you go.
oh, I thought it had gone away, but when I clicked it, oh, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, and
Um,
when you want to drop that one and put a different one up, click on that highlighted comment from Jane again.
gotcha. I understand, it's a miracle. Dating yourself, yes. Yeah, like I just married myself. I just got myself a wedding ring. It's a diamond. It's a man-made diamond. And I'm hoping it has some crystal properties because well, I love crystals.
I don't know much about crystals.
Yeah.
What properties does a diamond have?
Well, it's clear.
I
I
have
just
my
figured it
mother's diamond and I don't wear it, but sometimes I will put it on. I just want to feel her energy, but I don't know what diamonds do.
I would think that'd be like a very special crystal, but I'll have to read up on that. Very good question. I used to be a teacher, so I'm like, "I'll look that up. I'll check on that for you."
When I was on the other day with Jane, Jane gave me a real good tip. Thank you, Jane. Um, See in your comments, if you hover over all the way to the right, you see where the star is?
Whoa, okay. Um, I don't wanna do that.
All the way to the right
No,
of
I'm looking
any
at
of the posts. Do you see a star there?
a star. I'm sorry, I really don't.
No, don't be sorry. We all have to learn. There
Do
should
I
be
need it now?
huh?
Do I need it now?
I just want to show you the function of it.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I just wanted to offer up some readings, but the thing is I don't see the star. Um,
Okay, well, maybe you're a little nervous. Um,
no, there's no star. Oh, this star. Streamyard
yeah.
star?
Now, do you see that you have a new tab up there from private chat or comments? There should be something starred. Those are the comments you can go back to. So you're not hunting through all the whole list of all the comments. It makes it a lot easier to find them. Jane, are you saying a
Valerie,
diamond?
Valerie, I'm very happy to put you up there. I'm not seeing the star. Can
Okay.
we do that later?
Yes. Yes,
Because
let's give Valerie a reading.
I don't think I got the right star. Now, would you like to give her a reading as well, or shall I start, or shall I do it? We can take turns,
No, you do the reading. You do
or
it.
we can do two read. Okay, I'll do the first reading.
I'm not feeling well.
You
I
know.
don't think my energy is up to that tonight.
Okay, let me. Okay, Valerie, I want to ask you. I have the Angel Tarot. I have the True Love reading cards. I have an Angel deck. I have the Rider Waite. I forget how to pronounce this one. Zavorsky or something like that. That's the deck I've had the longest. Um, and I have, oh, then I have the cat decks that I bought from Whimsy. So, Valerie, if you have a preference, or I have Buddha cards.
Jane, is that the diamond that rebalances the metabolism? Please?
Okay, I'm feeling the Angel Tarot. What were you asking, Mel?
I was just asking Jane something.
Rebalances the metabolism. What was that for?
I'm hoping it was for the diamond.
Oh, for the diamond.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Jane.
Thank you.
Wow, I'll put my mom's ring on more often
I'll
now.
have to put my mother's ring on too. Excuse me. Okay. I'm going to shuffle 3 times. You know, I found I got way more connected to the deck that I have when I did something that I had read about touching every corner of every card and then putting it back in the deck and then setting it in your non-dominant hand and then knocking the energy through it. And I have noticed such a difference in the readings. They seem so much more accurate suddenly. Really interesting. Okay, Valerie, I'm going to do you a 3-card reading. Okay. Okay, it looks like there are some emotions I'm seeing here. Emotions. I'm just playing with my pendulum. I'm not asking it a question.
I just opened a brand new deck,
Okay,
and I'll pull a card for Valerie. If that's okay with Valerie, let me know. Is that okay, Valerie?
just hold on. Let me do this one though first, okay? If you don't mind. I'm just
Absolutely.
focusing.
Mm-hmm.
Just focusing, meditating. Okay, it looks like something was happening very fast in the past. I got the 8 of Wands here, and these emotions, they're stabilizing, and the way they're stabilizing is that you're doing things in more moderation, Valerie. You're waiting for the perfect time to do what you need to do, and then everything will be very fine. Because I think you felt pretty overwhelmed in the past, and now those emotions are really settling down. It's the Temperance card, and this one is called Balance. Very pretty.
That is pretty. Yeah.
Good, right. I love the emotion of the 8 of Wands is
I'll be
really
right back.
this one too. Okay, Mel. Okay. And these do have words on the bottom, but I didn't even have to cheat. I just felt it. I just felt it. Oh my goodness. And there is my good friend Running Water here, even though she's at work. Um, thank you so much for coming, Running Water. I forgot to put Valerie's name up there. I got very excited because my best girlfriend in the world is here, Running Water. I'm going to go back to Valerie because we're actually reading her cards. And Go for it, Mel, as soon as you're ready. And you're very welcome, Valerie. Very welcome.
Okay, a card for Valerie. I have, now this is a brand new deck for me. I hope I understand them and don't have to consult the, manual, the Pure Magic Oracle.
Oh, nice.
No, this, like I say, it's new for me. And I've got the Banyan Blessings, all about security. And it's the Hermit and expansion and stability.
Nice artwork.
Yeah, they are pretty cards. But that's telling me that if, Valerie, if you're looking for security with the Hermit, just go inside, meditate about it, and really think and really draw into it. And that's what will bring you your stability.
It really fit in with my cards as well. Would anyone else like a reading? I know, Running Water, you're at work, but Jane has been here longer. But if you need to go really soon, we'll give you a reading, and I'll take you out of order if it's okay with Jane. So who would like to give me a question? Maybe no one. And it can be political, love, anything you want. Oh, Valerie, I didn't know that. You've had a lot of losses. So I think did I scare Running Water away? Valerie, Jane's given up her place. You can have a reading if you like. You can have an oracle card, or actually she's at work, so I'm not so sure she's still here. But I would love to, Jane, you've given me so many fabulous readings. I would love to read for you. And did you want to see my cards again? Or, like I say, I have the Angel Tarot. I have the True Love reading cards. I have the postcards from Spirit. Oh, and I got these new cards. These are actually free. They're psychic development cards. And it's friend Linda G, a friend of hers, produced these, and then she sells courses, but she gives these cards away free. And pretty interesting. Oh, that's funny. You keep getting the Hermit card, Valerie. Interesting. And I forgot our very first person. How could I do that? You've been here since the very beginning. Yes. Which deck would you prefer? Or I'll choose if you want. Oh, Jane, I know I said you were next. Obviously, I'm not very good at handling this right now. I asked to go live, and I got to go live, but I have to get it. So anyway, we had someone from the very beginning in the chat. So should I just pull a card? Would you like to pull a card for XYZ? Please, and then I'll see if he or she will select. Oh, he wants me to select. Should I go first, or do you want to go?
I'm not feeling well. Can I dip out now? Because you're doing good.
You're
real
sounding
good.
like you need to take care of yourself.
Now, when you want to go, you might have to click out twice. I just want to tell you at the end.
Oh,
When
okay.
you're done and you want to leave the studio and you've said goodbye, you may have to click out twice. So,
Okay.
but you're doing great. You'll be
I
fine.
will do.
Yeah, I'll watch from outside because I just don't
Okay.
feel, I'm not feeling
Take
100
care
tonight
of
at
yourself.
all.
I know. You were so
So
good to come today. Thank you.
thank you and good luck to you.
And I'll
And
talk to you
everybody
soon.
else, I'll join you in the room. I'll join you in the room down there. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Okay. Take care. Okay. I'm going to pick a true love card. Now, I thought these would just be for people dating, but they're a lot more than that. A lot more. So I'm going to pick one for XYZ. And Jane, you are next. I keep saying, Jane, you're next. Okay. All right. Oh, and another thing, after you touch all the corners of the cards, um, then it's very good to have, to put them up to your chest and put the artwork toward your heart. Jane does this. I love that, Jane. And then you pick one that calls out to you. And I feel it. It's very strong. Okay. And this one, XYZ, please, it says chivalry. And I hope I'm saying your name right. Hey, Willie Herman is here also. All right. She is back. Okay, so the chivalry. And I do have to read these because they're sort of long, but I'll make it shorter. Chivalry. Well, I guess I don't have to be in a hurry because this is my show. Okay. Again, I want to show you that artwork. Whoops. Okay. All right. So, sure. Okay, this talks about how a chivalrous man has ultimate respect for the feminine, and he takes pride in being gallant. By drawing this card, you're calling the energy of chivalry into your life. If you're a man, you are encouraged to consider the ways in which being chivalrous can enhance your life. And let's see, if you are a woman, it's asking you to look at the ways you could allow more chivalry into your life. For example, when I was younger, I would get mad if a man tried to open a door for me because I thought he was acting like I was helpless, when really he was just being nice. So we have to be able to accept that. I don't know if that resonates or not. Um, do you have any question about it? Or do you want me to pull another card? XYZ? I'm trying to pin you, but it's not working. Yes, Jane, pulling from the heart source. Um, okay, I don't know if that resonated. If it didn't, I'll gladly call you and I'll get you another card later if you want. I couldn't quite feel if it was resonating. Okay, Jane, what would you like? Oh, you're welcome. Very welcome. Did it resonate for you? I know there's a delay, so I was waiting. So, Jane, what cards are you interested in getting? Just click on the comment. Yeah, Wooly. I clicked on the comment, but it didn't come up. I'm going to try it again for Jane because that's who I'm reading right now. Ah, I had to click on the plus sign. And okay. Okay, that's Valerie. That is not Jane. Okay. Oh, the star, the star, the star. Okay, Jane. What question would you like to ask? Or do you just want me to pull a card or do a mini reading? Tarot. Okay. Um, okay, I'm just going to do the Rider Waite. And okay. If you can hear that, it's my phone in my other room, and I get about 20 to 30 calls a day that aren't for me. Hopefully you can't hear it. Okay. Oh, oh, well, that fell out. Okay. The world. You got the world, Jane. Wow. Well, Jane deserves the world. So I am not amazed. I'm not amazed that it fell out for you, Jane. Okay, now the judgment card. Time for the truth to come forward. Okay. I need to bring these cards together. I see it. Okay. It looks like there had been some boredom in your life before you started coming on YouTube. But and I think you felt others were going to judge you. Or maybe you were judging yourself. But then something happened and you're really taking off. The go card, the chariot, and it's talking about travel, but I don't think it's talking about travel in your case. Um, it sounds like you have focused your energies really well, um, but a change is coming. A change is coming for you, and you are going to feel like you have the world in your hands. So that's interesting. If you have another question about that, I can amplify the answer if you like, Jane. Oh, thank you. Woohoo, she says. Wooly, I would love to give you a reading. Thank you, people, for coming. I am very happy to be able to have the privilege of giving a reading for you if you want it. Is Running Water by any chance still here? Okay, Jane says that's great. Oh, what do you see coming for me, excuse me, in the next 4 months? Okay, let's get a little more specific, see what we can tell. Okay, the next 4 months. It looks like you're going to It looks like you're going to have a little bit of a time of feeling a little bit inactive, but then you're going to press forward. I'm going to look a little more. Um, oh, there's something that you want to learn more about. Mastery. You will become very dedicated to learning more about something. And I do think it's connected with the tarot or the psychic, your psychic powers. Um, and again, you had the world card as an outcome. Let me see if there's anything else. Well, whatever it is you decide to do, whether it be teaching or what, you are going to have the world in your hands and money. You're going to be thriving. But it's not always money, it can be fullness of the spirit, feeling really, really wonderful and fulfilled in what you do. Um, Vestal Virgins, past lives. Um, so as I understand it, you want me to read about your past life and what that was all about? Um, Hold on. Running Water just came back because she's at work. I'm going to make sure that I'm offering you a reading. You're going great, especially for. Oh, you're talking about me going great. I thought you were going great. But I hope you are. I hope you're doing wonderfully. Would you like a reading, Running Water? And then I'll get into the Vestal Virgins. Oh, Jane, you're learning about the Vestal Virgins. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know anything about it, obviously. I do know about my past life, though. But yeah, I was in Egypt in my past life. Yes, of course, I want to give you a reading, Running Water. Um, Absolutely. You'd like a tarot reading then? 'Cause I would like to read. I'm really feeling these angel tarot cards for you, if that's all right. Okay. Well, I'm glad somebody's enjoying the show because I am a little nerve wracked, but I'm going to do this. My cousin told me to, and I'm going to. And every time I think of her, thank you to my cousin. And thank you, God, for all my gifts. Okay. So a whole pile fell on the floor, Running Water. So I'm just going to pick up one from the floor without looking. Oh my gosh. Well, I had to pick up two, so these are both for you. Um, well, you are fiery. This is talking about there is some sort of a conflict, but it's minor. It's minor. It's a conflict. Look at the beautiful colors in that. And Running Water does the most beautiful artwork. I was thinking of trying to convince her to decorate some tarot cards for me or just some oracle cards for me. I'm going to do an affirmation deck. But anyway, back to your reading, Running Water. Um, wow. Okay. So there's going to be a change. It's the end of a very difficult situation. And it's a good idea to really embrace the change because it's going to be very positive. Look at those beautiful horses. Okay, there's recovery involved. Okay, now I'm going to do the actual reading. That was just the cards that fell out. Okay. Okay. Oh, I accidentally looked, but I felt them. I wasn't really looking to choose, just feeling them. Okay. So, the dreamer. The dreamer is filled with ideas, and the dreamer is someone who can really do something, take a leap of faith, and really make the change with an innocence, but it's like a good innocence, a new idea, a new feeling, new life emerging. Um, it's almost, well, it comes before the manifestation. Um, you will, I see yourself manifesting and manifesting what you are dreaming to have happen in your life. And I'll be happy to do that with you. Okay, then we have the past. It says the seeds are very well planted. There's a temporary pause in action, but unnecessary to worry about it. Okay, more beautiful artwork on that one. Now, I hope that held some meaning for you, running water. If you want to give me any feedback, that would be great. Or if you need to get back to your flowers, um, you're such an artist in every way, fixing up flowers for people. She's a wonderful florist and many other things. Let's see. There's a... Oh, thank you, Jane. She says I picked a good time for my first one because it's not too busy. I think the mediums might come on at 3, so I was trying to keep it under an hour. Plus, it just depends. I mean, if there are more people in the room or if people want more cards, um, I would love to show you more of these beautiful cards. Um, or if anyone wants to see these, let me give you an example of one of these. The psychic development. I find these very interesting. She and Linda both are mediums, and so her course is on mediumship, and these cards relate to it. And she wrote this book to go with it, and it's very good from what I've read so far. So let me pick one for the group. There are a lot of very psychic people in here. Oh, okay. So running water, you are feeling it. You have had to embrace a lot of fire. Yes. Okay. Very brave person. All right. So the card I picked for all of us is use your abilities. Use your abilities. Okay. Now, I do want to read what she says about this because I do like her writing so much. There are 52 cards, and that was actually the 52nd. So after you go through the whole course, she's saying use your own abilities. Did you know the best way to enjoy your spiritual gifts is by giving psychic readings? But if you don't have a deck to pull from, what will you say? It's all on you. But that's when the true magic happens. That is so true. I mean, it's like when I start reading, I'm like, it seems like there's a bunch of stuff in between the cards. That's the way I feel it. But anyway, she's talking about that. Reading naturally and organically leaves room for all sorts of amazing things to happen. And haven't we seen them? Oh my gosh. If you've been watching some of the psychics on these channels, you will see that happen. Don't be afraid to start out reading the cards and then put them down and reach for the hands of your client, if we were, of course, in person. Yes, the tools should inspire, not limit you. She says a lot more, but that's the essence of that card. So, yeah, it's like you don't always get feedback. We give each other feedback. We help each other in this group. But sometimes you're just in the dark and you just have to absolutely trust what you're seeing. And if it doesn't resonate with someone, you can't help it. You just want to give your best. And then, if it resonates them, they'll take what they need from that reading. But gosh, I'm just so happy that I had people here. Um, the fire makes sense. Yeah, I want to pin that. The fire makes sense for me, helping give me energy to move forward. The spirit, the fire, the passion. Yes. Um, so let's see. Running water. You're a Pisces. I was just wondering what the different signs were in here. Woolly Hermit is, I think Woolly Hermit, you and Jane, I believe, are both Pisces. Anyway, just wondering. Would anyone like another card or to ask me any other question? I can either just focus and meditate and answer your question, or I can pull cards, whatever you like. Thank you for the thumbs up, Woolly Hermit. I have to show her that I can do what she taught me to do. Thank you. Well, let's see. It says private chat, but I don't know if that is something I look out later or what that is. Oh, thank you, Wooly. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Well, I'm going to say a prayer. Unless someone has a question, of course. Or just wants a card. Okay. Okay, I just picked one of my affirmation cards. I realize that I have all the answers I need. Everything is within. We know. We know. Okay, and the beautiful Buddha card for today is wisdom. I was just thinking about my granddaughter because we did a numerology thing. Well, I did. And my family, my son and his daughter, whatever the number was, it was linked up to searching for wisdom. And my card said that I am wise. So I told my granddaughter, I said, "You just haven't seen all my wisdom yet." Anyway, know well what leads you forward and what holds you back. And choose the path that leads to wisdom. That's Buddha. Wow, I get chills. Oh my gosh. Hopefully that said something to you. And no idea where my prayer book is. I mean, the prayer I made up. I got a new table, so everything is just spread all over the place. But what I would like to do is thank the angels, thank our guides. Thank you for letting us access the Akashic records. We're very, very grateful to have this group. Love you guys. And then I'll be here the rest of the day because I don't know how to. Oh, I was touching the screen. I'm used to using my phone. Have a wonderful